Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we are going to unpackage our most recent eBay purchase. And I'm a little bit interested to see what we find when we open this up. I was browsing eBay, I don't know, it might have been last weekend, it might have been earlier in the week, I really don't remember. And a Cygnus lighter popped up in the search query that I hadn't seen before, and it was in the box, so that's always interesting. And then I got to looking before I clicked on and made an offer on this one that there was an identical, well, actually it looks like the pictures are the same. The listing titles were a little bit different, but both indicating small Cygnus petrol lighters, one with the box, the other not, and there were not as many pictures for the one that didn't have the box. Part of that was because there wasn't a box to take pictures of, but the other part I wasn't real sure, especially when you look at them side by side and it looks like it's the exact same lighter. So I ended up making an offer, I think it was $15 plus the shipping. And it looks like somebody else paid full price for the other one. I'm curious if somebody else bought that, what they got in the mail, what they received, because if this is the lighter that is in all the pictures, then I'm kind of curious, with the pictures looking exactly the same, what that other eBay listing actually sold, both for the same seller. It's a nice engine turn design, one that I've been looking to get a hold of for a while. You see them in sets from time to time. There are a couple of them, it seems like, listed on eBay right now with the same design, and with the regular full-size lighter having a monogram panel, where this one just has the design that has been machined into the anodized aluminum. So no paperwork accompanying the box, which of the Cygnuses that I've had that were in boxes or were brand new, I don't believe any of them have had any paperwork. And it's not new either. I do believe that's the correct box for this lighter, but it is obviously used, which nothing wrong with that. Most of them that I buy are. And I don't believe that I think that when it was listed as used. Now this is the first one that I remember seeing. I'm going to have to go back and look at my others. But the first one that I remember seeing that actually says small Cygnus on the fill screw. The fill screw is a little bit looks like it's going to take some coaxing to get it loose. So, see about that. The flint tension thumb lever mechanism looks like it backs right out, so that's all working correctly. Whether or not, we've got flint dust, so it looks like we will probably get to drill that one out. Not a major project on one of these Cygnuses. You can see there where the wheel needs to be cleaned up anyway, because it looks like a good deal of the degraded flint adhered to that file wheel whenever that degradation occurred. So who knows how much actual flint we'll find in there. That dust may have been about all that was left, but that's as far as we're going to dig into that right now. And maybe somewhat clear, maybe just a matter of blowing the rest of that dust out if I was to hazard a guess. But a really nice lighter, and the way that I like to acquire them, I don't have any that I don't believe that are in perfect condition. I got some that are in really good condition, and we'll see how this one cleans up. If we might be able to polish that aluminum up. That whatever that was just came right off, or most of it anyway. But we'll get the rest of it cleaned up. And I've got several other small models, a few of them, I think 3 with advertising. Got a couple that are gold tone, got one that's black anodized, but I don't have any it be small or the full size that had this engine turn design on it. So I look forward to cleaning it up, getting it in working order, and getting it in its place alongside the rest of my personal collection of Penguin Cygnus petrol lighters, which, as I said, this one says small Cygnus. At least that's the way it looked in the pictures that accompanied the listings. I'm having a little bit of a hard time seeing that through the viewfinder of the camera, but hopefully I can see it better when I'm rewatching it to edit it. But that is the familiar Cygnus script logo there, which is on, I think that's the older of the possible fuel screws, but that's just me guessing. Again, I don't know that for a fact. Paperwork and documentation of these lighters is kind of difficult to find. So if anybody has any information that can clarify any of those points to me, I would be glad for you to leave that in the comments. Post over on the dependableflame.com Facebook group. Of course, you can always post or ask questions on Messenger over there as well. Email and eBay messages and all that, but the posts over on the dependableflame.com Facebook group are where I'm going to generally respond the quickest. That, and here in the comment section of the YouTube. If you don't hear from me after commenting over here on YouTube, then you might give me a holler over there on the Facebook group. So you'll see another video at least of this lighter, and we're not going to be selling it or anything. That's one reason why I just offered the amount I did. It's about the limit that I'm willing to pay for one. And the appeal of this one to me was the engine turn design. It's a variation that I haven't owned, and I think rightfully belongs in that collection. Until next time.